have, yeah, I have some questions for you. So, shall we go?
Hmm. Yeah, go on, please.
Yeah, it's an interesting and very simple question. We can also have some fun and relax. So first thing is that
Okay.
after talking to you, I found I should ask this question to you. Most of the people are having this issue, and I have been asked this question for a long. So how we can overcome from fear while talking to people in front of the call or video call? So what's your opinion on it?
Okay. Okay. So there is only first thing that is like first is first. That is like we shouldn't consider ourselves flimsy or debilitated. If we are considering ourselves that we do not have that conviction or confidence in ourselves of speaking, so nobody is great here. Like if somebody is great here, so he has to consider ourselves flimsy. If we are considering ourselves debilitated all the time, so we'll not be able to gain that conviction in ourselves that we can speak this language. And if
True.
somebody is speaking in any particular manner, like if somebody is speaking in any advanced manner, so you don't need to compare yourself and you don't need to consider this thing that you are the person who can't utilize couple of things in his communication and he is the person he has been speaking this language like this.
Mm-hmm.
At that moment of time we are just comparing ourselves with that particular person. So this analogy gonna bring us at such a point where we'll not be able to speak those things whichever we already have conquered in our life. You know, when I used to have conversations with the people, I didn't used to focus on this thing that people are able to do this thing and people are competent to do this thing. What I was learning from them, I was exerting together or consolidate couple of things from their communication so that I also can enforce them in my communication while dealing with the people. So you don't need to consider yourself inferior at all.
True, true. Same thing I also say to the people because recently I had a conversation with someone and he asked me the same question and I said the same thing that you should not be, suppressed or you should not feel suppressed by someone. You have to be
Mhm.
a superior or you think so. I'm the perfect enough while talking to each other. I'm
Exactly.
not less
That's the
than the
thing.
people. Right. And we all know that we are not superior. We are not perfect here. We are here to learn this language, right? That is why we are connecting to the people. But we have to think that we are not less than the person with whom I'm going to talk or with whom I'm talking, right? That's how we can build our confidence with, that's how we can present ourselves. Otherwise we feel, oh my goodness, what the opposite person will say, they will judge me, right? The opposite person will judge me, they will laugh at me. So lots of things has happened. So we always should confident enough while talking to the people, and we should feel that yes, I have plenty of knowledge about this language and I can express myself very effectively. Okay, second thing is that
Completely on board with you. Completely on board with you because I also have witnessed this thing that
yes,
you if you are considering yourself like this that you can't speak in front of that particular person, and you can consider one thing here in this language particularly. Either you should consider that nobody is perfect. A
true.
second thing, you should consider that you are perfect.
You are perfect. True, true. Definitely. And we can
And
consider
if
no
you
one
are
is perfect.
perfect,
Hmm. Yeah,
yes, no one is perfect here particularly. I have been witnessing some tutors as well from a long period of time. They also make mistake,
I'm
right?
also witness for
But
that.
we yeah. I also have been witnessing, and I also witness in my communication as well that
Obviously.
I also have been making abundance of mistakes while speaking. But I don't focus on those things. Like I actually want to speak this language. I have nothing to do with the grammatical part, right? If I'm able to utilize couple of basic things, those who are related to grammatical part, these are fair enough for me. Yeah.
Obviously, obviously. That is the main thing that we should always be comfortable and confident, right? Then over the time we will overcome this all the problems. We will mitigate or once we eradicate once, right? It takes time. But
Hmm.
if you start, judging yourself from your initial stage, then nothing will going to happen, right? So okay, next
Exactly.
question is that what do you think are the most important skill to have a effective communication?
Okay. So to have effective communication, we should listen more, as per my opinion.
Yes.
Why? Because it is going to help us to comprehend the way of articulation. And when we are getting more insights from the people, from the native speakers, from the Indian speakers as well, so that
Mhm.
time we can ponder about this thing, that how we can articulate ourselves in more effective manner. Still, people are able to articulate themselves, but they are feeling like this thing, that they are not articulating in effective manner. So just to be much effective speaker, we have to listen more, so that whenever we are utilizing any particular word, so we have to pronounce that word correctly, and we have to utilize them in a correct format. I'm not talking about here particularly grammatical format. I'm talking about that correct speaking format. If we are able to utilize them, so we'll be able to feel much confident, much convicted speaker. And at the same moment of time, if we are having any conversation with somebody, so that person will also feel and gain this confidence that yeah, he is the person, he has this conviction himself. Whenever he is talking to somebody, he talks with confidence.
Obviously, totally agree with you. And
Mm,
it's also play the role of non-verbal communication. If you see here and there, then it's not seems like a healthy conversation or effective conversation. Like
exactly.
a question and
Mm,
answer should be from the both side, and answer should be the both side. Like otherwise, it seems
mm,
like that if one person is asking continuously and another person is giving the interview. So this is not also a sign of effective communication, right? Question and answer
exactly.
should be the both side, and effective conversation is the clarity already you have said. And second thing is nonverbal communication, right? So it's also play the huge role in this have a conversation or make a effective conversation. Okay, that's great. You hit the nail on head. I was expecting the same from you. Okay.
Okay, actually, I have been, whatever I have been articulating here, so I have enlisted this experience from your kind of people itself, because I have been connecting like to the people from a long period of time. So I have gained all these things from you or your kind of people.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
We all are learning from the each other, right? While talking to each other,
Yes,
while
exactly.
observing their behavior, their communication style. We are learning from each other. Okay, so
Exactly.
third question is, what is one thing you can't live without?
Okay. We like, if I talk about this particular question, so here, uh, this question changes for me each and every day, right?
Okay,
Today I feel like that I can't live with my job. Tomorrow I'm gonna feel like that I can live with my job, but I can't live without my salary, right?
okay,
Day before tomorrow, I'm gonna feel like that I can't live without like everything, but I can't live with my family. Right. So it changes each and every day. And if this change is happening, it means that you are thrilled and you are able to endure challenges in your life. Because when you are rotating such kind of things every day in your lives, you have to ponder, you have to contemplate about lot many things. Like if you are thinking about your salary, you have to think about this thing, that how do you have to perform in your job. If you're thinking about your family, so you have to go the extra mile to think about this thing, that how you can serve to your family members in a better manner. Because for that particular thing, you need money, you need compassion, you need altruistic kind of thing in your personality. Then you'll be able to be much magnanimous for your family members actually. And so there are many more things I can't live without them. But yeah, I would say now these days money is quite incumbent for everybody. So apart from money, I can't live with my family members particularly.
obviously. Family members is the most and main important, for us. We can't live if doesn't matter how much money you have and how much
Mm,
luxurious life you are having, doesn't matter, but family members is the main and foremost thing for us. So most of the
absolutely,
people,
yeah.
I have asked several person about this question. They were replying about mobile. Oh, we can't live without mobile.
Okay,
So I asked her, are you able to live without your family
okay.
members? Then they remember, okay,
Mhm.
yes, family members is also important. So always we should consider our first and foremost thing is the family members, right? In
Exactly,
every situation we can overcome, but we always have a support of our family members, right? This is the main
exactly.
thing of a life. Okay. So
Mm.
second question is, How would you like to spend your 1 week without having mobile phone?
Okay. Okay, so if I'm not having such kind of things, so at that moment of time, I can utilize a book and with one notebook and with one pen as well. Because now these days, as I can witness in my life, so I have been vigorously working on my communication. So now these days, uh, I'm literally inquisitive to learn abundance of vocabularies and advanced structures. If I have any book, so I can consolidate couple of words from that book and I can just focus on them. And simultaneously, like if I'm not having my mobile, so now these days, like mobiles and social media applications and some kind of these technical kind of gadgets have become our day-to-day needs. So we can't distance ourselves from such kind of technology, because now these days we are boxed into utilizing them, because we have been working from home, we have been doing some other jobs as we have been recording this session. So even if we want, we can't distance ourselves from this technology, as per my opinion.
Oh,
So
true.
if I'm living my 1 week, so I'll go with one book and one notebook, so that I can consolidate couple of things. And that book can be related to anything, related to the spirituality, related to the humanity. I would be more than happy to live with that.
Obviously, right? So definitely it would be the better option to do without having mobile phone,
Yes,
because having mobile phone is the became so addicted. We are totally
hmm.
addicted toward mobile phone, whether we are using in a good way or another way, doesn't matter, but we should have a mobile phone in our hand, right? It's not that important. Whenever I sit and think about mobile phone, how is it important for us? It's important. We are working lots of things by the mobile phone, but 1 hour, 2 hour, for one day we can live without mobile phone. It's not that important for us. And you
Hmm.
know what, I observe, while having mobile phone, while we using mobile phone, we are aware about the other person, what they are doing. We know very well about them,
Hmm.
but if we forget to know our own self, where I am, what I have to do, what I'm doing, we are not aware about ourselves, what my interest, right? What we want to do, we always consider ourselves, we always keep priority to the mobile and watching and know the other perspective, know the other's life, what going on. So instead of that, I would like to spend some quality time with myself to know how I am and where I need to improve and what I can do better. So these things
Yes, yes, yes.
sometimes we have to keep
Yeah, in seven
ourselves.
days,
Yes,
in 7 days, we'll be able to get to know innumerables of things about us, because now these
true.
days we are completely engrossed with such kind of equipments. There, we are not even getting those astounding opportunities to introspect ourselves.
Totally
By
agree.
utilizing couple of gadgets, we are just introspecting other people's personality, what they are doing, where they are going, how they are
True.
growing by leaps and bounds in their life, and what all
Obviously.
kind of delightedness they are getting. Why somebody is smiling, this is the biggest question.
Obviously, and compare ourselves, right, with this person. They are growing,
Exactly.
they are having lots of things, they are having luxurious lives. So how they are having, why we are not able to have this kind of
Exactly, yeah.
luxurious life, right? So instead of that,
Even if
instead of
we
comparing with
yeah,
them,
if
it
we,
would be the better for work on ourselves, right? Yes, please go.
exactly. Even if we are not contemplating about this thing, that why he's like having such luxurious life, is still our subconscious mind is generating those kind of thoughts in our brain consecutively, and it makes us uh, to ponder about this thing, that how I also can gain such kind of luxurious life. Particularly, it
Yes,
happens because I have personally witnessed this thing, that if somebody is going to Manali, so I also feel like that I when I'm gonna go to Manali, and when I went to Manali, so if
current lag
somebody is
jayega.
going somewhere, so again my brain is gonna say the same thing to me, that oh, when next plan you're going to make to go somewhere. Yes.
Don't touch it, okay? My baby got up now. He's here.
Mm.
Okay,
No
okay,
issue.
Lalit. More. So
Mhm.
it was amazing
Okay.
session with you. I enjoyed a lot. Suddenly we make a plan, right? Whenever we talk, we make suddenly, but
Hmm.
we enjoy a lot. I enjoy a lot. I don't know about yourself, what you do.
No, me too. Actually, I always resonate myself, and I always feel like on cloud nine whenever I talk to somebody who is much authentic speaker or impeccable speaker. Actually,
Same here, same here. Okay, thank you so much. We will
thank you.
connect
Have a good
again.
time. Bye bye.
Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.